Alright, y'all welcome back to Cooking with OG. And today, y'all check it out. We're breaking out the big pot. Now that can only mean one thing down here in South Louisiana. We got a good cold front coming tonight. Supposed to be in the low 40s in the morning. So, on the menu for tonight, good old chicken and sausage okra gumbo. So let's take a closer look at the ingredients and then we're going to get right into it. Alright, let's get a rundown of the ingredients we're going to use on this old gumbo here. So to start out, we got just out a pound of drumettes, pound and a half of filet chicken breast, about a pound and a half of cooked down okra, fresh out the garden, already deslimed. We got a little filet in there. Got a old pack of Connecticut sausage, hickory smoked sausage, got a pound of that. We'll be using some more chicken broth, some flour, cooking oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and your favorite seasoning. So let's go ahead and get on started with this. Get this whole gumbo going. Alright, y'all. To start this off, I'm gonna go ahead and get my get that old smoked sausage cut up. And while I'm doing that, I got about a cup of cooking oil heating up back there in the old pot already. So we're gonna get this all cut up. Some nice little over a 1/4 inch thick, I guess. 1/4 inch, something like that. Go ahead and get that chopped first. Oh yeah. But I tell y'all what, if y'all haven't tried that old Connecticut sausage, I got to give it a shot. They go good in gumbo, red beans, on the pit. Pretty much anywhere I tried it so far, I've been liking it. I guess more traditional way would be on Dewey, but we going this route. Alright, y'all. So we got that old sausage all chopped up. Now we're going to go ahead and take that old chicken breast. We're going to cut it in some pretty good little chunks. Something like that. Pretty decent little chunk. 1 by 1, 1 1/2, something like that. Get that old fat off of there. Alright, well, y'all can see we got that old chicken cubed up pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and season it up a little bit. Mix it all good. Get on, y'all. Get that kind of mixed up pretty good. Get that seasoning all over it. I can hear that old north wind picking up out there, boy. It is whipping. Alright. Now we're going to set this off to the side for now. Got our little drumette right here. We'll do the same thing. Give them a little seasoning. Get that seasoning on that good. And pile it up all together. I'll put that old chicken right there on the side for now. Get this out the way. Alright, so we got that old cooking all heating up good right now. Let's swing over to this big old beautiful pot. We'll go ahead and stick the more sausage in there. And we're going to go ahead and brown them down for a little bit, and then we'll pull them out. Alright, y'all. Got that mold sausage browned down pretty good, about where I want them at. Man, ain't got to be too dark. But just kind of pre-cook them. Now we'll go ahead and pull them on out of there. Get that oil out as much as we can. And that's going to give that cooking oil a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and start making that old roux. Man, look at that. Alright, I'll finish doing this and I'll bring y'all back and we'll get ready to do that old roux. So we got them old sausage browned down, got them pulled out. Now we're gonna go ahead and start the old roux. Using that same old oil. So like I said, I started out with about a cup of cooking oil. Now we're gonna go in with about the same amount of flour. I'll spread it all good in there. About 2 scoops like this, that ought to be about a cup. A little bit more. Alright, let's get in there and start stirring that up. Alright, we got that old roux coming along pretty good. Just gonna keep on sitting here, stirring it till we get it a little nice golden brown. We ain't gonna go real black with it, like I'll be doing for like a stew. But we're gonna get it about golden brown, and we're gonna call that good. So I'll bring y'all back when we get to that stage, probably about 30 minutes, and we'll see what it's looking like. Alright, y'all. We got that old roux darkened pretty good. Nice little brown color. Not super dark. So that's about where I wanted that for this. So now I'm gonna go with, I got about a cup and a half of mixed onions. Or onion mix. So we'll go ahead and dump that all in there. That old steam out the way. Give that a good stir. We're gonna cook them onions down for 10 or 15 minutes. Come back, check, see what it's looking like. Alright, y'all. It's been about 10 minutes. We threw them onions in there. Let's check on them, see how they're doing. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Y'all can see it got a little bit darker yet. So that's why I didn't really go too dark, because it will still darken up a little while you're cooking up your onions. So now we got that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit minced garlic in there. Like 3 tablespoons, 3 teaspoons. Give that a good little quick stir without steaming y'all up too bad. Let that marinate for about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. Move on to the next step. Smelling good already, y'all. Alright, well, got that old onions, the more minced garlic kind of blended good together. Now I'm gonna go in there with 48 ounces old chicken broth in there. Alright, after we get that old chicken broth, we're gonna crank that fire back up to high. Get that back to temperature. Put that old cover on there. Bring it back to a ball. Oh yeah, that's coming along pretty good. Thicking right on up. So now, we don't want a stew. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a few cups of water, I'm guessing. 3 cups of water maybe. Well, not quite. About half. About half the pot there, yeah. About 3 or 4 cups of water on top of that 48 ounce jug of chicken broth. We're gonna let that get back to temperature, see how it's looking on thickness, and adjust it from there if we need to. So if you want it thicker, if you put too much water on accident and you want it thicker, you just cook it a little longer. But right away it's gonna be kind of watery, but once it gets to temperature, everything blends together and it thickens up just a little bit and just pretty much get it where you want it. So I'll call this more Cajun style gumbo whenever you're using a roux. Or you can do it the Creole version, which is no roux at all. Basically your sausage, your chicken, your broth, and just kind of make it like that, which is that's good also if you like it that way. But I'd rather flavor with the roux and all. To me, I'd rather it that way. Some people like it the other way. So I know if like y'all go around New Orleans and all, y'all notice it'll be more watery. They don't use a roux to make their gumbo. So I call that more of a Creole style, and we call this the old Cajun style. So each their own, they're both good, but like I said, this is my favorite way to do it, and that's how I've always done it. So we'll let that old pot get to temp, and we'll come back check it out in a little while. Alright, well, we got that old temperature climbing back up, starting to steam pretty good. Now's a good time to go ahead and add your salt, your seasoning, stuff like that. I go a little easy on the salt at this stage because when I'm gonna put that old sausage back in there, that's gonna give it a little more salt. So I don't want to overdo it right now. We can always add a little more later, but let's go ahead and dump some seasoning in there. Go with a good little splash of salt, not a whole bunch, about right there will be plenty. A couple of teaspoons of black pepper. Be about good right there. A little bit garlic powder. And your good old Cajun seasoning or whatever seasoning is your main one. So we're gonna go with 4 or 5 tablespoons of that. Give that a good stir. Boy, it starts smelling good now. Oh yeah, boy, looking good, looking good. Smelling good too. Put that old cover back on there. We'll come check it back. Probably about 30 minutes. And I'll probably get a little taste sample. See if we on the right track. Alright, y'all. Been about 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and crack that old pot. See what it's looking like. Man, y'all look at that there. Golly. It's a good time to get the old spoon out. Get a little sample. Let's check it out. Ooh, it's hot. We're definitely working with something now. I ain't gonna add nothing. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get that old okra in there. Oh man, that just splashed all over me. That didn't feel good. Didn't burn me too bad, but I definitely felt it. Get all that okra in there. Come on, get out of there. Oh yeah. Now we'll go ahead and add the old sausage too. Get that old sausage back in there. I'm gonna let that go for, I don't know. I'm gonna let that go for about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Then we'll be ready to put that old chicken in there. Make sure it's stirred good. Come back, check it out in about 15 minutes. Been about 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and see how that old okra and the more sausage doing up in there. Oh boy, that's some heat coming out of there. Golly. Oh Lord, look at that, yo. Good rolling ball going. Think it's time for that old chicken now. Alright, y'all. Last ingredient. Got that old cut up chicken with them drumettes. See if I can do this without burning myself this time. Or go that way with it. Boy, yeah. Boy, it done thickened up nice too with that old okra in there. Y'all look at that, boy. That's what I like. I like some meat in there now. Probably could have put another pack of sausage, be honest with you. But, no, oh yeah, we getting that sausage in there. Especially when we're gonna go in there with that old later when we're ready. Alright, get that chicken cooking. We're gonna bring it back up to a boil for about 10 minutes. Then after that, we're gonna boil that chicken just a little bit. Then we're gonna cut that fire back down. And we're gonna let it simmer. And let all them flavors get all incorporated in there. And I tell y'all what, we're gonna be in for a treat, y'all. Alright, y'all. It's been quite a little moment, y'all. I don't even know how long, 30, 40 minutes. Let's see how that old chicken doing up in there. Man, y'all look at that there. Boy, that is smelling some good, y'all. Wish we had that old smell-o-vision working. Oh, y'all look at that. Shoot! Ain't gonna be long now, y'all. Ain't gonna be long. I done put some rice on inside. Mama T's hooking us up with potato salad. And I know y'all been looking for Lil G. I got a pretty good feeling that smell I got going on up in the air right now is gonna lure him right in. So we'll have to see. But old gumbo's looking real good, y'all. So we'll catch y'all back in a little bit. Alright, y'all. That old gumbo is smelling so good. Y'all look what the old scent in the air done brought out.
It smells good.
Y'all check him out. Y'all been asking. There he is. So Lil G, you want to tell him what you been doing?
Inside.
Football. School.
Most of the time.
So that weather's getting pretty. You about ready for a camping trip on the old Cajun yacht?
Yep.
Make a fire. We need to remember to get some more stuff to make s'mores. So what that gumbo smelling like?
Good.
Good? Ain't gonna be long, G. We gonna see if we gonna get a thumbs up or not.
Okay.
Say, later on.
Right on.
Alright, well. There Lil G. I know y'all been asking for him. But we hoping this weekend we gonna be able to go do us a little camping trip because that weather's perfect. I don't believe we got nothing that's gonna mess with us. Nothing scheduled. So looking forward to that. So I'll send him back inside so he can finish doing his homework. But we're gonna go ahead and get him. We got him a little bowl right here. A little bowl of rice. And we're gonna hook him up. Get him something to start cooling down. Let's check that out. Ooh-wee. Boy, that's gonna be good there. Kinda wanna sneak a little bit of his little bowl. Get him a little chicken. They got more sausage than I thought. Get him a few pieces of chicken in there. Alright, there it is. We got a Lil G sample cooling off. Big old pot in here. Mama made us a good old potato salad. Looking good, y'all. Can't wait to dig in here. We're gonna let that kind of rest for a little bit. Let Lil G sample cool off. See what he thinks. All right, y'all. We're going to call that good. So let's hand it over to little G here. Let us know how we did, G. Gonna eat the whole bowl in one bite.
It's good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome. I guess now all we got to do, fix our plate. Little G got his, of course. Right, y'all. We got 2 thumbs up. So that's a good sign. So I guess we're going to go ahead and plate up. Go have our dinner. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoy this whole recipe. We got that cool weather moving in. And we're going to enjoy this. So until next time, y'all be cool out there. And hopefully you'll see me and Lil G on the old Cajun yacht next time.
Peace.
See you later on.
Later on. Peace.